Hey guys, it's me, Diamond Crystal, the Gallivanting Grandma. For those of you who don't know, I am a global nomad, travel and wellness influencer, and travel ambassador for Black women over 55 who are beginning a new life's journey, embracing peace and a life of ease. Welcome to my channel. Hey, it's me, Diamond Crystal, the Gallivanting Grandma. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's video, and it's been a while, but today's video is coming to you from sunny southern Portugal. Yes, I am excited to come to you from the European leg of my adventure this year. And it's been a while, but I wanted to talk today about peace.
Find peace.
Right.
I'm trying to find peace by
You
any
have
means
to.
necessary.
Any means necessary in a world that is trying to cram down our throat. Non-peace. Like everything you look at, anything you turn on television is a fight. It's a fight. There's no peace.
You know, I put up affirmations on my page on a pretty regular basis. I call them today's PSAs, personal service announcements. And people are always asking me where I find them, why do I post so often, and why are they all about peace and encouragement? And I tell anybody, listen, I post what I need to see, what I need to hear, what I need to concentrate on in my life at the time. I don't do a lot of planning as far as my posts are concerned. If I wake up in the morning and I feel like this is what I need to hear, then it is what I share with you. So it comes from a real genuine and place of transparency. So anyway, like I said, today's video is going to be kind of short. It's kind of a prelude and introduction to what the next series of videos are going to be about. But we are going to focus on peace, finding your peace, owning your peace, and keeping your peace. All right, so let's talk a little bit about peace. One of the things that I discovered during my personal period of challenges and turmoil in my life, right before I left my last marriage and right before my mom was diagnosed with cancer, all of these things were like coming at me at one time. And I had a lot to say. And my friends will generally tell you that if you don't want to know the truth, then don't ask Diamond, because I'm going to give it to you straight, no chaser. And I was ready to do that with every challenge that was in my life at that time. But I heard very clearly, I heard the voice of God tell me, shut up. Just like that. Be quiet. I got this. So I really had to hold my peace at that time in my life, which was uncharacteristic for me. I don't know about y'all, but when I got something to say, I'm usually pretty verbal about it. But I held my peace. And I found that as I held my peace, that allowed me to center myself. And so that started rejuvenating and building my inner peace. I found that my inner peace was my superpower. There was nothing at that point with this level of peace that now was a part of my life. I felt like I was invincible. There was nothing I couldn't do. So that was kind of the springboard, the idea behind my brand, Power Peace. Just wanted to give you that before we actually get into peace. So let's talk about some of the core values that are a part of what is your inner peace. And the first thing is optimism. You have to be optimistic about what it is that is going to happen in your life. I think along with being optimistic is gratitude. You have to be grateful for where you are in your life, regardless, because everything comes at you for a lesson. It stays for a season or a reason, and you have to be able to have gratitude during these times of personal challenge. You know, I also think that one of the core values of owning your peace is transparency. I have a lot of women who have reached out to me based on some of my posts, based on YouTube videos, based on just meeting me in real life. And one thing that I think you will find about me is that I'm very transparent. And you can only be transparent when you have inner peace. When you're at peace with your story, when you're at peace with yourself, you can be transparent. And people know when you are genuine and transparent. It is something that it's part of your vibe, right? So if people are finding or feeling that you are fake and phony and you're really not coming across as being genuine with what you're sharing with them, it lacks transparency and it is not going to be well received. So how transparent are you being with yourself, first of all, and then with others? I think that's the question. I think another core value for owning, finding your peace is, you have to be empathetic. So as you're talking to people, you have to try and understand where they're coming from. And that can only come from a place of inner peace and power that you have yourself. You can't express empathy. And that's not sympathy, right? You're not sad because somebody's going through something. You understand that they're going through it and you can put yourself in their place. So you can walk a mile in their shoes when you put on a spirit of empathy. And so I think that goes a long way in also increasing your inner peace, your inner power, the ability to be empathetic with those that you come in contact with. Solo international travel has empowered me. I've said it before. I feel like I got a red cape with an S on the back. So let's make it a D for diamond, because there is really nothing that I can't do. I feel so completely empowered by this level of peace that I now have in my life. And it's reflective in everything that I do. It's reflective in the energy that you're getting from this video. It's reflective in the smile that I'm able to offer when I meet someone. And I meet a lot of sisters in these international streets, and they're all seeking the same thing, a certain level of peace. I think the final thing that is born out of your newfound, newly owned, I should say, sense of peace is a new level of creativity. Because you are at peace with who you are at this stage in your life. And we're always growing and developing. It never stops, right? It's lifelong lessons. But your creative levels tend to increase when the level of peace in your life increases. Why do you think that writers go on sabbaticals to a place that is, far removed from everyday life so that they have a peaceful environment in which to be creative? The same thing can be said of visual artists, right? You get your paintbrush, you get your canvas, and you need to set up a Zen-like environment, a peaceful environment for your creativity to thrive. And I will say that my creativity has been on fleek. Do they still say that? It's been on fleek for the past 2 years with this newfound level of peace that I have in my life. I can't stress it enough. And I think that's what we are all looking for. We're looking for different levels of peace during the course of our lives. That's what I've been seeking in these international streets. And guess what? I'm finding it. All right, so we're going to close our discussion today about peace with one question. If resources were not an issue, where in the world would you be right now to find the level of peace that you seek? Would it be by the water? Would it be in the mountains where you could see the majesty of creation? Tell me where you'd like to go. And then let's talk about ways to get there, ways to get to your peace, because peace is not in a travel destination. It's really a state of mind. But sometimes we do need that destination to kind of jumpstart, level off, some of the challenges of life, and then set us up for receiving the peace that we already know is out there waiting for us. So again, you want to seek your peace, you want to own your peace, and you want to protect your peace. And protect your peace by taking anything and anyone out of your circle that is disrupting your peace. Right now, I am finding a different level of peace here in southern Portugal. I'm telling you, if you have not come, you need to. But we're going to talk about my different levels of peace in the upcoming videos. The peace that I found initially in Ecuador. Y'all know I love Ecuador. The peace that I found in Manta, Ecuador. The peace that I found in Mexico. The different kind of peace that I found in Panama. And now the peace that I'm experiencing here in Portugal. I'm going to tell you all about my peace so that you can be encouraged to find your peace, own your peace, and protect your peace. All right, this is Diamond Crystal, the Gallivanting Grandma. I'm getting ready to say peace out because I'm about to hit these Portugal streets and do what I do best, and that's gallivanting. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Peace and blessings.
Now, living for. First of all, I'm living for my peace and my joy. I am. I want to be happy in my life. And I know happiness is a journey. It's not a destination. I know it's speckled with bad, but I want to feel some level of peace and joy in my life.
This video and all videos on my channel are brought to you by Power Peace, the brand. Remember, find your peace, keep your peace, and protect your peace. It's your superpower. Shop today and use code GALLIVANTERS to save 20%.
Follow my grandma on Instagram and Facebook.